You don't understand. It's so hard. So many things to do. And I'm being killed by this random person. Hey guys, and today I will be doing a video on how hard it is to be a gaming YouTuber. So let's start with the simple things. Uploading a video. Don't even get me started. As you probably heard from my first few videos, the audio was terrible. If you go back and check, which I do not suggest you do, you will see that it's so terrible, it's like a 3-year-old did it. So audio is a very hard part about gaming and YouTube because you have to get special equipment for it, while in vlogging you can just use your phone until you become popular, then get a camera and everything. Well, that's not how it works in gaming. You can't start with terrible audio because you won't get popular. So yeah. Before I continue with this, I would like to say I'm playing Escape the Thing. I don't know, I'm pretty good at it, so we'll see if I win. Anyway, let's continue. Audio is one of the biggest issues. I've went through hours of looking in Audacity and Audio City. I finally figured out the correct way to do it, which I will tell you right now, my little secret. This works if you have an iPhone. So you download this app called Air Transfer. Then you type in the link it tells you to type in on your computer, and it will you can drop a video from your files to the little air transfer thing, and it will transfer you to your phone after it downloads. And it's quite fast, and it only takes 2 minutes for a 15-minute video. Goes straight to your phone. Now you go on to iMovie, a simple program, make an intro and an outro, put your clip in front of it, get moderately good headphones. I would suggest Bluetooth headphones, and then you record voiceovers in iMovie. Quite simple. It works well, and that's what I do. My audios have sound better in my last video. There's a little bit of screeching, which I can't really stop. I don't know what it's caused from, but yeah, there's a little bit of that. But it sounds way better than my other audio. So it actually sounds like I'm talking normally. Definitely don't just stand out and say it with regular voiceover, because that sounds weird. Anyway, I lost that game. We're not going to talk about that. Now that audio is over with, there's another huge thing. Screen recording. If you don't want to use your phone to screen record, because first of all, there's not lots of good games on phones. And if you want to get something good to record it on, it costs an expensive and a huge amount of money. So I already had a computer, so I recorded off that. People can record off the Xbox. I will tell you, if you have a computer, I suggest that you use, if you have Windows 10 obviously, then you can use the Windows button and then press the G button while holding down the window button still. And a little bar will pop up and you can hit record on any game, and then it will record your screen until you leave the game or hit stop on it. So yeah, that's what I did. And it seems to work really well. I get the files from there and transfer it. So that's my way of screen recording. I think you can find more ways on YouTube and whatever programs. I'm sure there's lots of other ways to record your screen, but it seems fine the way I do it, so yeah. Anyway, now that screen recording's out of the way, we still have a lot left to cover. So the right equipment to play your games, like a good mouse, and something about the screen recording, making sure your screen recording does not pick up the audio from your mouse. That's terrible. Tragic, I would say. So yeah. Anyway, you want good equipment, like a good mouse, other stuff. I'm not sure, but there are equipments that you should have, like something to keep your computer charged. I don't know. Equipment's a big part of it. You don't usually need a lot of things, but getting a good mouse or whatever, an Xbox controller, PS4 controller, whatever you're recording off of, getting a good one of those so you look okay. Luckily, I'm pretty good at Roblox on my computer, and I've been doing it a longer time on my phone, but I've seemed to got better. I've seen to have gotten better on my computer than my phone, even though I haven't done it nearly as long. So, yeah, I don't know how that works. Anyway, that's one of the bigger categories. So, after this, you don't have too much to cover. Another big thing is collaborations, and collaborations are where like you actually get to do your video with other people. This can make both your channels grow. Well, sadly, when you're a small YouTuber, you don't get collaborations. Literally right now I have 2 subscribers on this channel, me and Maggie. It's really, really sad, but and it makes it hard for us to get a collaboration. And it's also sad that Maggie's never here. She's still on vacation. She's going for a month and a half now because she's going on a second vacation. I know, it's very annoying. Anyway, let's continue. Collaborations are hard to get. You can request, but unless you want a bigger channel so that you can get more people with you. But it's hard to get that because they don't notice you. You're like, please notice me, senpai, and they're like, no. So yeah, collaboration's a huge part of gaining, and you can't really gain without it, which leads us into our next category, gaining subscribers. Gaining subscribers is really hard. If you're using the collaboration tactic, that's good. But the second tactic is just getting lucky, making good videos for a while and consistently. That's what I'm trying to do now. Eventually, you hopefully get a good video that makes your channel grow. But that can take a really long time. So, yeah. Channel growing, views. Views, are you serious? You have to advertise them. And gaming, you can't really advertise it to your friends or your family, because your family probably doesn't do gaming. I don't know. There's just so confusing. I don't know. So, yeah. It's hard to get views. And without views, your channel doesn't grow either. So, yeah. That's another huge part of YouTube on gaming. And it makes lots of people give up. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm having acid reflux. It is not good. Anyway. Let's think of the next category. Finding something that interests people. So coming up with categories for your videos can be very hard, especially when you're new to YouTube and you don't know anything. How are you supposed to come up with a random video that no one's done before? It's hard. And you can't find a video no one's done. Then you just find a video some people have done, or a lot of people have done. Anyway, it's a small thing, but it makes a big difference. One of our last categories, and one of the biggest, is, you guessed it, you probably didn't guess it, thumbnails. Thumbnails are very hard to create in general on YouTube. This isn't just for gaming, but it can be more for gaming because it's kind of hard to find a great thumbnail for your video. When in regular YouTube, you usually just take an image from your video, then you add stuff to it and everything. But in gaming, it's really hard to do that. You have to make an image from scratch, which means maybe using Photoshop, which is hard. But instead, I use an app called Thumbnail Maker. So what I do is I go into YouTube on my phone on a special area on Google. So I go on to youtube.com on Google, go into the settings, then I go into desktop, then I go into Creator Studio, add the thumbnail to my video that I made on Thumbnail Maker. It's complex at first, but I'm so used to it at this point. Because if you don't know, I do have a different channel, but we're not going to disclose that channel. Anyway, thumbnails are a huge part of YouTube, and if you can't do them, well, how are people going to seem interested in your videos? I mean, I'm not saying that I do them well. I don't even actually make the thumbnails for our channel. Maggie does all the thumbnails. Yeah, so you can thank her for those. She does some behind the scenes stuff, like coming up with ideas with me, thumbnails, other. So, yeah, Maggie's a part of this channel still. That is probably the biggest last category, but I mean, there's so many hard things, and I'd like you to comment down below what you think is a hard part about making YouTube videos if you are currently someone that is doing it or you want to start. So put that down below and maybe how to help people get it, because let's just make this a community here. I hope you enjoyed this video and you can enjoy the rest of this game. Have a great day and I will see you later. Bye people. Bye-bye.